British novelist Sir Arthur Conan Doyle created the fictional detective Sherlock Holmes. Throughout his books, Holmes refers to himself as a consulting detective and is renowned for his skills in forensic science, observation, deduction, and illogical reasoning, which he uses when looking into cases for a wide range of customers. So keep watching as we examine 3 unbelievable facts about Sherlock Holmes. So, what did Sherlock Holmes do? Throughout Victorian and Edwardian London, the south of England, and continental Europe, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson see criminals in Conan Doyle's books. The detective's systematic technique of solving cases and revealing hidden truths has become iconic throughout Holmes's canon. Because of his keen eye for detail, he can collect information that the average person might overlook. The author based Holmes' demeanor and approach to cases on his mentor and professor at the University of Edinburgh's medical school, Dr. Joseph Bell. Although it's a viral success today, this didn't happen so quickly. The first set of Sherlock Holmes books sold terribly. We'll tell you about that later. Holmes' sworn enemy, Professor James Moriarty, is the antagonist in a few stories. Despite his mathematical prowess, Moriarty is a member of London's organized crime, which Holmes has made his mission to uncover. Holmes respects Moriarty's brilliance, although he is a criminal mastermind, and their intellectual sparring is among the best in literature. Facts about Sherlock Holmes. The deerstalker was not a common accessory for Sherlock Holmes.
I am ready. I am so ready.
The legendary illustrations that complemented the short tales published in the Strand magazine are responsible for the iconic depiction of Holmes in his trademark deerstalker hat. Because of this, the deerstalker cap has become virtually synonymous with the protagonist. When the stories started appearing, Sherlock Holmes suddenly became a phenomenon worldwide. Most people imagine Holmes always wearing the hat going off to solve a case. However, the illustrator Sidney Paget only depicted Holmes sporting a deerstalker when the detective traveled into the country to investigate mysteries at country houses and in small rural communities. Although described as a very analytical smarthead, Holmes has surprising shortcomings in his knowledge of the solar system. More on that later, so keep watching. It's also worth noting that the hat itself is never explicitly mentioned in any of the stories, suggesting that Doyle himself may have thought it unnecessary. However, Dr. Watson has said on several occasions that his pal was sporting a hat that looked like a deerstalker. As a result of its widespread acceptance, this interpretation of Sherlock Holmes eventually adopted into the standard uniform of detectives working in that era. Please subscribe to our channel and join the secret buzzing family we've built. Turn on post notifications too. The initial Sherlock Holmes book was met with disappointing sales. Doyle, then 27 years old, created the detective for the first time in A Study in Scarlet, which he wrote in just 3 weeks. While Edgar Allan Poe's fictitious detective C. Auguste Dupin may have inspired Doyle to create Sherlock Holmes, Doyle's professor at the University of Edinburgh, Dr. Joseph Bell, who could diagnose patients by looking at them, also had a significant impact. Doyle wrote the book while running a failing medical practice in Portsmouth. After being turned down by several publishers, the novel was finally published in Beaton's Christmas Annual. The product almost wholly vanished due to low sales.
Oh, wow.
He has a mediocre understanding of the solar system. In A Study in Scarlet, Sherlock admits to Dr. Watson that he does not know the Earth rotates around the sun because it is irrelevant to his line of business. He went as far as to promise to forget about it entirely. How does Sherlock Holmes get all the ladies? Seductive reasoning. In addition, Sherlock Holmes told Dr. Watson that the human mind is an empty castle with the reduced capability for data storage, and that we as individuals are responsible for determining whether a piece of information is valuable.
Tell me more.
When pressed for further clarification, Watson argued, "That we orbit the sun? What the hell does that mean to me? I could care less if we sailed around the moon or not, because it would not affect my work one bit." On the other hand, he directly refuted this in The Valley of Fear, when he claimed that every piece of information is crucial for a detective. If you found this video interesting, you'll love what we have in our video about the famous son of Julius Caesar. Watch it here. Top 5 unbelievable things about Julius Caesar's son. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in another video.